It is me, Trisha, and I came on unexpectedly today. Well, I usually do anyway. So, um, some people have asked me, how come you don't schedule these out? How come you don't email? I'm gonna start doing that. It's just when I feel called, I come on, and that's pretty much how I am. That's just who I am. So I'm just gonna put this on. Okay, that's more centered. Hello everyone. Waleexipug. Good morning, Medalane. Waleg, doing well? So I'm coming on here because there is, if you don't know me, if you just are tuning in right now or watching the replay, I've been doing this for 28 years. I am a leading Indigenous spiritual teacher. I've been doing this since I was 19. When I was in Sejap, I would give readings with tarot cards. And then eventually I evolved into oracle cards. And then I evolved into gray wolf readings. I call them soul readings, but I think they're going to evolve into gray wolf readings. um, I'm very, very accurate. A lot of people tell me that. I'm a little spooky. I'm very spooky. I'm very spooky, but I'm very spot on. Okay? I'm very spot on. Happy weekend. Yes, happy weekend. I think it's Memorial Day for some people. That's coming up. I know there's a holiday coming up for most people. So yeah, I am here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. Make sure before I talk about that, make sure that you like my video, you love it, you share it out, you tell your friends that this is going on. I'm just looking at my phone here. Yes, tell them that it's going on. Okay. So the new moon in Gemini ceremony is coming up this May 30th. We have 3 people that signed up. So let me get something clear, because some people have asked me, what is it you really are doing in this ceremony? So I'm doing it virtually because we're still in these wobbly times right now. The energy is still a little bit all over the place. And I've been led to guide people in these new moon in Gemini. So I'm doing it the Indigenous way. I'm doing it my kind of way. And what I do is I do a guided meditation. I have no idea which guides or ancestors or spirits that come up. I don't have a clue. I just start channeling them. And then I do talk about what's coming up in the new moon in Gemini. I talk about it in the Indigenous way, my way, okay? And then I guide you through a very, very ancient, Indigenous ancient way, okay? So I'm doing all the channeling. I do a lot of drumming. I do a lot of calling in all of these guides and these spirits that come in, okay? So I'm seeing this and I'm hearing it. And so I was just talking to a woman. She just signed up for my one-on-one private mentoring. She just signed up like a half an hour ago. So she had told me one thing. She says, whenever I walk away from your ceremony, she says, I feel lighter. She says, I feel like layers of ancient baggage just lifts off. She said, I feel so much better. She goes, I get like a high. And I said, oh, that's interesting. And I said, that's how I feel after I perform a ceremony, right? So what happens in this new moon in Gemini, because it's different from full moon. New moon is where we start calling in the new energies, okay? So it's going to be still the frog energy. So we did the frog decluttering, okay? We did the decluttering in the full moon. Now we're going to call in or initiate or awaken what's new, okay? What is it you want to call in? And so what I do in this, I kind of describe what's going to happen. And then what I end up doing in the ceremony, which is really interesting, okay, is I go through what I call gray wolf healing. Okay. So I do have a waiting list for people for going into or signing up for my soul readings. Okay. So in those soul readings, I really explore what's going to take place for you. And that's pretty much what I do. But in a gray wolf healing is I will channel what needs to be healed. Okay. That's what I do is I'll listen to Gray Wolf, okay, my guide, and he tells me what needs to be healed about you, okay? And I will see it also. And I'm sure some of you are asking, what is it that different from a soul reading? Well, it's almost the same, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm using my clairvoyance, my sight, you can call it sight, my gift, and I'm using my hearing part. So I hear spirit and I talk to them too, and they talk to me. So that is what I do in these ceremonies, okay? And so I lift layers of things that maybe you don't want to be on camera, live on camera, that's fine. I had a few women that didn't want to be live on camera, but I heard them, okay? So how long is my waiting list? I think it goes all the way till June, if I'm not mistaken. That's a good question, though. Does anybody have any comments or questions about the new moon in Gemini? Because you also get a replay. It's up for 72 hours. You also get Indigenous Affirmations that I channel from Grey Wolf that will help you on your path. And also, you're going to get Indigenous mirrors, which I give to my paid students. So if this is really singing to you, this is good medicine. This is good healing. Okay, it's just like having me, but in small bite size. Okay, if you've ever been waiting for a reading, this is going to introduce you to what I do. Okay. So if you're interested, I think I have the link in here. I'm going to put the link in here. Does anybody have any comments or questions? I put the link in. To sign up for the ceremony, and it's going to be in a group format. It's on Zoom, about an hour. I usually go a little bit over because I like to address everybody. I'm only taking 10 people, actually. Give me a second. Let me put in the link. You feel drawn to wolves? Me too. I've been drawn to wolves since I was a kid. I actually saw a wolf actually, I think it was more my inner vision I was seeing, the clairvoyance. So I was seeing. I've seen wolves all my life. I've seen Gray Wolf, my guide, in my closet when I was actually 6 years old. Nobody saw him except me. Nobody saw him, just me. So you can ask the questions you can ask for what area needs to be healed. It ranges from love all the way to spirituality to grief to business. I have a lot of people who ask me different things, areas to be healed. Remember, it is only $22. That's it. $22. That's it. So when you click on that link, it'll directly direct you to a landing page or a sales page, and you just have to click on the link, the button, and it will send you automatically to a Zoom, to an email, and it has a Zoom link in that. Remember, it is this Monday from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The next event, I'm going to do the full moon. I don't remember what it is, but the next full moon, I will do it at night. But today, since I already have it up, it's going to be from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're going to have to look at Google to see what time zone you're in. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Does anybody have any comments or questions? Okay. Yeah, so does anybody have any comments or questions? So there's the link right here. To sign up for the ceremony, it is the new moon in Gemini. I have a unique perspective on how I look at Gemini. Okay. I have a Gemini moon. I do. I love connection. I love connecting with people and I love communicating. Yeah. Believe it or not, I do. Okay. So nobody has any comments or questions. I'm just gonna check here. Give me a second. I see a white wolf lodge. Gemini, what that means to a Capricorn, I don't know. Moon sign is in Cancer. Nice. So if you want to sign up, there's the link. Okay, I have 7 more spots. I know some of you like to do things last minute. So there's the link right there. You just have to click on it and it'll take you to a landing page, and it is only $22. And some of the proceeds go to Indigenous residential school survivors. So I send money and I donate money to them because my mother is a residential school survivor. And that's what I do with the money, with some of the money. Okay, so nobody has any comments or questions. Remember, this isn't a group format. If you feel like you need some community, that is a good place to go, and you're going to feel totally safe. There's no judgment there. We all, okay. Hello, Summer. So does anybody have any more comments or questions I can answer right now? It is this Monday from 12, so that's noon to 1. What does a white wolf mean to you? I don't know. It means a lot of things. It means a wolf is about teacher, right? A white is about new beginnings. So what are we discussing? We're talking about the new moon in Gemini ceremony that's coming up summer. That's what's coming up. So I have an event that's coming up. If you're just coming on here now, there's an event that I'm hosting. It is on May 30th from 12, so that's noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm hosting and I'm performing a new moon in Gemini ceremony coming up this Monday. Okay, you're welcome. This Monday from noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so if you're interested in that, you can find out what I'm doing, and I do a lot of channeling in there. Okay. All right. So there's no more comments or questions. I'm going to go. So if you're watching a replay, with #replay, and I'll come back and check out the comments or the questions. All righty then. I'm going to go. You're welcome, Summer. Glad I was able to help you out. All righty. Okay. Well, everyone, you have a good weekend, and I can't wait to talk to you again. Hasta